Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Welcome, my friends. So glad you could join me. My name is Wonka. Today we're going to be playing Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. That's right, it's Monday. Stay tuned because later this week I think we're going to squeeze a second episode into the week. And if you want that, you like the series, do me a favor, tickle that like button, leave me a comment down below. As always, if you're new here or you haven't already, be sure to punch your golden ticket by hitting that subscribe button. And while you're down there, why not leave your suggestion for rim, paint, tire, even license plate ideas? You want to leave one of those suggestions? Do it in the comment section below, and without further ado, I hope you guys enjoy, and I think you will. I went with the black, with the rim suggestion that I seen on there, and it's looking good. But I don't know about this pop of color, but I feel like we need a pop of color. But just maybe not that color anymore. Now we need like, maybe a red, or an orange, and something a little bit darker too, to kind of fit the darkness of the car itself now. And also, you are the one who can collect dust today, because I think you're gonna stay for a little bit. Maybe I should have waited till I put this headlight on to see if I truly... Alright, yeah, it stays. It stays. I like it. So there we go. Now she can sit. I was gonna put her on the lift, but actually I don't want her to sit on the lift because then you can't see how low she actually is. Which is low. Too low. Maybe not too low. Let's not talk about too low. He's made of glass. So you may have seen it. You've probably seen it in the thumbnail at least. Otherwise, I don't know how you got here without seeing it. You're gonna have to tell me your ways. That's magic. But here it is. Wait, isn't that the headlight? It must be fog lights. And those are the headlights? I'm confused. I don't know. But here it is. The Ferrari F40, I believe. Is it the F40? I don't know Ferraris. They're too similar. Alright, there's too many weird names for them and stuff. They're not very memorable names in my opinion. But here it is, the Ferrari F40. I was right. Look at that. I actually had a request for this car a couple of times. A long time ago. To be honest, those people who requested it probably aren't even here anymore. But, that's what we're going to do today. Let's take a look at the real engine here. Got ourselves a nice typical V8. Nothing too fancy, nothing too crazy. 2 air intakes. So that's, that's something. That's crazy. I don't know. I didn't know you could do this, but look at that. For some reason, I'm forgetting my key bindings here, but that's okay. We're good. We'll get it. We'll get it. We got to get it on the lift though, because I don't have a lot of time, as usual. Good old Mondays. Hey, that's the lift. Good job. Good way to go. How'd you know? How'd you know that was the lift? Way to. Siberia. Not anymore, you're not. Get out of here. You're a race car now. You don't need a license plate. Welcome to the race car family. I don't have a daily driver because I live here. I sleep on that couch, I think. Can we change this into a bedroom? Do people use this still? I'd like to get a poll on how many people actually have used that room and how often they did it. For my next trick, I will make the furniture disappear. Nope, okay, only happened once. The step's a doozy. Hold on, let me... Come on. We can do this. We can do this. I thought we could go up here. When were we disallowed from going up here? Let me in. Here, we're gonna run at it. Yes! I told you that step was a doozy, but we made it. We're up. There's not... I mean... There's nothing we could do up here. At least I got up here this time. That's all that really matters. So let's get into this Ferrari here. I guess we'll start with the wheels. Take the transmission off while we're down there, and then we can pop the engine out. It's probably the most efficient way to do it. Honestly, I forgot we even had some of this stuff. Just collecting dust. Got a little sad and nostalgic there looking in this room. I remember the days of starting this game. I remember having to wait for this thing. Oh my goodness, we had to wait so long for this. Good times, am I right? What is this? Nothing. Okay. I don't feel like all of this was here before either. Must have got put in when the paint room got opened up, because I don't think we had this originally. Yeah, we did. We always had. I think you just had to unlock the paint room originally or something like that, because you don't always have it. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Let's just Ferrari. Ooh. Almost missed that it had 2 fuel tanks there, but there we go. We got all that stuff out, all that good gobbledygook. And I know it's an old mod, but I will be doing some new mods very soon. I just haven't had time to do the very, very slow process of finding them in the auction house once you've put them into the game. Putting them into the game is easy. It takes about 2 seconds. Finding them in the game is a whole nother story, let me tell you that. Especially when you start getting a lot of cars in the game, like I do at this point, it gets pretty insane trying to find vehicles in this. But I will be coming for that McLaren. If you're watching, Payne, I will be. I'm coming. You better let it know. Better let that McLaren know I'm coming for it. All right, but there we go. Now we just got the engine left, so let's get that thing out of here. Pull it out. And, whoa. Did it auto pop that? It's not even in there. That was weird. Then we'll put it over here. Ta-da. Somehow I know what the crankshaft pulley's part status is. Did it shift to the right? Why did that look so weird to me? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Let's see if there's any aftermarket parts for this vehicle. Yeah, it's an older mod. So as I kind of expected, there's no aftermarket parts on it, so I'm just going to replace, I think the body actually might be fine, but I'm just going to remove and replace whatever I need to. There's not too many parts on here, I don't think. The windows, if they're not in perfect condition, are definitely going to have to be replaced, though. Start thinking of a color, though. I think I might make it red, just for, you know, reasons. Sure you could figure that one out. Oh, it looks like the body was in mint condition. I didn't have to buy anything that I just bought, wasting money. We're almost breaking through 100 million. I'm gonna be so poor. Wait, no, that's not gonna work. Gotta put the window in first, or it's gonna be a hell of a bitch. A hell of a bitch. Son of a bitch. It's making me want to get a... Oh, that's not what I wanted at all, is it? It's making me want to get, a Ferrari in the Crew 2. I don't know if any of you have been watching any of the Crew 2 videos that have been posted. That's, again, not what I wanted, damn it! But, maybe I should get one of these in the Crew 2. I've also been posting a little bit of House Party. That game's kind of fun. It's kind of reminds me of, like, a much more grown-up version of that kindergarten game. Much more mature version, maybe, is the correct, I don't know. No, we're not going to put that in yet. But it's fun. I like it. And getting demonetized left, right, and center, but I don't care. I don't give a damn. Demonetize me. See if I care. I care a little bit. But it's fine. I'll live with it. It's fun. If you guys enjoy it, I'll keep playing it even if they demonetize me. I kind of figured it was going to happen. YouTube's become one of those overprotective, insecure, over-the-top parents. You know what I mean? You know those parents that's like, it's like, oh no, you can't watch any kids shows that have fighting in it, or you might fight when you're older. Oh, don't look at any ladies' bits and stuff like that. That's YouTube now. And they say it's because of the advertisers, but let's be real, YouTube. You're pretty big, all right? And when I say pretty big, you're huge, all right? And that's a big compliment, all right? Unless you're a female, in which case I'm sorry. I don't know if YouTube, I don't want to assume YouTube's gender, okay? But let's just put it this way. Advertisers want to get their products out, all right? They got you by the balls because you believe they got you by the balls. I'm just saying. Maybe if you put your foot down a little bit, you might gain a little more control of the situation. I'm not trying to tell you how to run a business. You guys do your thing. But if you ever want some legal advice, some advice. Not legal, I'm not a lawyer. But if you ever want some advice, I'm discrediting myself by trying to make stupid jokes halfway through this rant. But hey, I'll give it to you. For free. No, not for free. Not for free. We'll make a deal. I'm a reasonable man. Maybe I'll paint it yellow, just so it stands out a little more. You always see these cars in red or yellow. Never this color, that's for sure. But yellow makes the badges kind of not stand out. Maybe we'll just make it red. I don't know. It's all about making it stand out in the thumbnail. Now witness as without lifting the trunk/hood engine cover area compartment, I shall put the engine inside of the vehicle. David Blaine, am I right? David mother Blaine. Don't worry, YouTube, I'm censoring myself now. So yeah, I'll just, wait a second. Isn't there something else that has to go back here? Or is it just in the front? Oh no, wait, I'm doing the wrong thing. That's why I'm doing... This is how you gotta do it, silly. Alright, here we go. Now, I guess I should give you guys a story, seeing as, you know, we normally do a little story time during these episodes. So, I was in the city this past weekend, the old downtown, the old city of Tirana, the Holden Tirana, you know. I was out with some friends, and it was late at night. We're walking down the little strip there looking for food, and this guy rolls by in a Lamborghini. I'm gonna go with a Murcielago. I'm pretty sure it was a Mercy. I'm not 100% sure about it. I didn't get the best look at it, but I did get a look at how young the people driving it were, and they're just like going up and down the strip super slow, pulling over at times and stuff. And I kind of started to think maybe they're just trying to, like, it was just like a big elaborate plan to pick up women. I mean, it's an expensive plan, but maybe he just rented it for like $1,000 or so. You could rent cars like that for about $1,000 for a day or so, and maybe overnight for like a little over $1,000 and whatever. Maybe he knows a guy who knows a guy whose friend works at Blizzard, and, you know, maybe, just maybe, that was a big scheme to pick someone up. But then I wondered, how do you pull it off further than there? Let's say you do pick up a girl, and she's like, yeah, I'm down to go home. First of all, there was 2 dudes in the car. It's a 2-seater. Second of all, where do you bring her? Back to your shitty apartment? Well, it's probably not shitty if you can afford a $1,000 Lambo, but back to your not rich enough to own a Lambo apartment? Oh, this is my summer home, you know, my real home. Back in LA is a mansion. I don't know. I don't get it. I'm confused. And I can tell you one thing. You think there's barely enough room for 2 people to squeeze in that car. Think about squeezing in there with 2 people and trying to, instead of taking the girl home, just taking her back to the car. It's not exactly a shaggin' wagon. And, okay, we'll just, that was my story. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't a good one, but I feel all over the place with it. But I'm trying to stay monetized. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about, you know what? Don't make me talk about it, because I'm not going to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. You can request about it all you want. You can mention it, but I will ignore it because I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. There's nothing to talk about anyways, you know? This is all part of the plan at this point. I might as well just roll with that. I even thought about it before I went into my stupid little story and said, I should make sure that I do this. Can't forget it, you know, I always forget it, so make sure I remember. And I was like, I'm gonna remember. I don't want to talk about it. I mean, that's why I'm not talking about it. Alright, hopefully that's everything. I have no idea. But we're gonna paint it red or yellow. I wish the lighting in this place would be fixed already, because I hate trying to pick colors in here. Might be too dark, I don't know. You never know. It's basically, it's like playing the lottery? No, it's like playing a mystery game. I don't know. You just kind of close your eyes, pick something, and then come out here and hope it looks somewhat good. And I think it's just a little dark. And then you gotta go back in here, We gotta tweak it just a little bit. Once again, have zero idea. I mean, this car might as well be gray because it's literally not representing anything. Now we move it back into the garage part here. We close that out and come on over here. And we take a look. All right, that's looking a little bit better. Probably could be a little brighter, but by this point, you've done it a few times and you're like, you know what? It's good enough. Close enough. Not my dream color, not what I had envisioned when I wanted to. Stupid oil. Today's just the forget everything day. But anyway, like I was saying, not how I had envisioned the red, but hey, at this point, I'll take it because it's annoying as hell. Will the lighting ever be fixed? Who knows? How hard is it to fix the lighting in there? Like, why isn't this lighting just continued in there? I don't know. No idea. Couldn't tell you. But, what I can tell you is how fast my Ferrari F40 is. See, even the lighting in here looks good. What happened in this room? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. But anyways, it's a little brighter in here, but still, at least it's, you know, I would have rather painted it in this room. So, let's see what she can do, hopefully. Yes, I didn't forget anything else. Thank you. Starting off with 372 horsepower. Now, we have some extra things like fuel tanks and whatever that could give us an extra little boost because they have performance parts in them like the fuel pump and stuff. And the air filter has performance parts. So that could boost us a little extra by 78% up to 662 horsepower. Those are some nice numbers from the Rari over here, especially for such an old girl like this. So there's only one thing left to do. We've done story time, we've built the car. It's time to do the drag. You can look pretty, but can you drive fast, Ferrari? That's what we all want to know. That's all we ever want to know. I bet you there's people that skip straight to this spot just to see. That's a nice little RPM gauge you got there. Why is there no speedometer? Oh, right, the speedometer's in digital. Right. Gotcha. Makes sense. Let's see what she can do. Don't spin out. It's got 335s in the back, so it better not spin out, but she's squealing quite a bit, but she got out of second and third gear where she was squealing like a pig, and now she's off to the races with a 0 to 100 or 0 to 60 for you mile-per-hour users in 3.2 seconds, 0 to 200 in 7.6. And she's topping out at 283 because the gearbox can't handle the new power. How could you do that to a Ferrari F40? Alright, just because I like to try and break the game with my terrible tuning skills, let's add a 6th gear and see if we can go a little bit faster here. Maybe we'll even add a 7th gear and see if we can go a little bit faster. Who knows? Not I. Alright, we'll see if we can go 400 kilometers an hour with 7 gears. Do you believe in magic? I don't know if I do. We'll see. This'll be the deciding factor. Come on, old girl, let's see what you got. It just looks like it's gliding along. It just doesn't look like, I don't know, it looks weird from third person. I haven't done third person in a long time in this game. But let's see, here we go. We're going into uncharted territory. 6th gear. Still has a good ratio. It didn't really slow up too much. 7th gear slowed up a bit, but that's because it's a long pull gear. Come on. But we definitely went a lot faster. 330 kilometers per hour. If I had a little bit tighter ratios on those final gears, we might have accelerated at a bit of a faster rate, especially in 7th there. 6th seemed pretty good, but 7th, yeah, not so much. But that's it, folks. If you guys enjoyed, you want to see more Car Mechanic Simulator, you maybe want to see another one later this week, do me a favor, tickle that like button, leave me a comment down below. As always, if you're new here or you haven't already, be sure to punch your golden ticket by hitting that subscribe button. While you're down there, don't forget to give me some suggestions for rim, paint, tire, anything you want to see done modification-wise to the F40. And remember, keep your dirty dick beaters off my tools. Take her easy.
Make sure you hit that like button, because if you guys hit the like button for me, lots of good things happen, okay? And we can grow and do giveaways and like subscribe and all that good stuff, okay? Take her easy.